Okay, right, well, wait a little bit. Let's just get into it and see if people join up. It'll be some good fun. I'm gonna play through, let's say, let's go through some of the current event because I need to finish. Honestly, I need to finish grading that out. I just want to have some fun, play some cards, have a good little afternoon doing some of that. And a good time will be had. So let's enter the dual triangle and watch once again. I'll get to once again see my funny wind deck get utterly obliterated by anything and everything. I don't mind. When this deck gets to go, it's actually pretty decent. Probably better if I was just playing pure speed rockets though, but who cares really? That's, I mean, I've got Wind Channeler. Channeler Wind, that's pretty good enough. Definitely bait for an Ash Blossom. But let's face it. Decent enough. I mean, Car Turbo is an extra summon, free tuner monster. Red-Eyed Dice. Ideally, I'd like Red-Eyed Dice in deck. Zodiacs. Okay. Going on. Yep. One. Discard a Zoo, draw a card. Okay, I don't really know what most of these do, so I'm going to be reading them as we play this match. Okay, this one gives piercing damage to the thing that has it as material. I find it very funny. It says original type is Beast Warrior. Like, who's going to play DNA Surgery to give piercing damage to other monsters? Okay. Well, that card's in the field, I can't target other Zodiacs. Makes sense. Once per turn during end phase, detach one material. Okay. They're gonna layer something else on top of this. Yeah. Go through the little Zodiac chain. Vaguely familiar of that part. Okay, this one is Trident, which is detach one material and destroy a card. Okay, simple enough. Taki Tomborg. Oh, okay. Okay, well, I know for a fact here that Search Terror Top is not on the cards for me. I've very much drawn all of my Speedride engine. Except with a card that starts. I only have one Red-Eyed Dice on one Car Turbo. I do have more of these. I guess what we're gonna do is discard you, and let's see, they might have, what's it called? Top of the Grave? As their set card, so I don't want to discard them. We'll discard Red-Eyed Dice? No, Red-Eyed Dice could do some level modulation. It'd be good for getting an extra synchro in at the end. Oh, another Car Turbo is a freed summon as well, so discard those and get Ice Bell. My main combo. Right, come on, please. Please don't have a response. Is this of course, does my connection have to get weird? Well, okay, there we go. What I want to add is Wind Witch Ice Bell. Smashing. Because with Ice Spell's effect, there we go. Okay, they have a response to chip. So Ice Spell. Effect summons another Glass Bell from my deck. Okay, now if I get this right, yeah, I can play Glass Bell's effect first, and then Ice Bell can chain block it. So they can still use something like Imperm to negate Glass Spell, but it just a straight up, if F effect is activated, negate. No, can't do that. Of course, they also have their thing that destroys a card. Snowbell. And normally I would use the level 7 Wind Witch as my bridge into Clear Wing. Or as my synchro material for Crystal Wing. But if we go into Clear Wing, then we have the negate on board for if they try to destroy our synchro monster. Yeah, I think I'm making the right play here. Do you want to activate Dryden's effect? You're reading Clear Wing. Okay, good, you don't want to. I can special summon Takitom Borg. I can activate the effect Car Turbo. Smashing. If I use the effect of Snowbell, summon it. Okay. Right, okay, they're going to let me go into Crystal Wing. Good. Could have probably... Yeah, I suppose they're just scared of the negate. Okay, so now that we used Snowbell to summon it, our Crystal Wing can't be destroyed by card effects. Wonderful, okay. Let's see. So I can Synchro Summon one of my level 6 monsters. Or, yeah, which would give me... We could go for the extra gel. It comes like an extra draw with Charge Warrior. Probably more useful than a couple extra attack points. So, might draw more interruption for their turn. Ooh, Impermanence. That's exactly the kind of card I was hoping for. Now, Crystal Wing attacks into this and gains its attack points. Okay, come on, let's see, do they respond? No? Okay. Of course, it's not a level 5. Oh, of course, it's some rank. It's an Xyz monster. It doesn't get the attack boost. That's fine. Still, we deal a decent chunk of damage. I can go to main phase 2. Imperm negates a monster. Lost Wind, I like. It's like a sort of a lower budget card. It negates specifically special summoned monsters rather than any monsters. But halving their attack points is also really handy. You can use it as like a battle phase defensive trick as well. And the fact that it comes back once from the graveyard if your opponent specials from the extra deck. It's really handy. I've been playing this thing since before I got to the one copy of Imperm. I actually use it in my real life Wind Witch deck as well, even. What's this? Fire Formation Tanky. I don't have a response to it, that's add a level 4 lower Beast Warrior from that. Okay. And a slight attack bonus to their monsters. Hey, that's totally fine by me. You can add a monster to your hand all you want. You think Dragon Tail will be tier 1 when it comes to Master Duel? I'm going to be completely honest. I have not read what those cards do. I was aware of them, but I didn't actually read them. Let's see. Don't want to negate this, because they will just summon... Then they'll just use it as Xyz material. If it's destroyed, it does a thing. It doesn't do anything on the field. Just rank 4 material. Okay, what you can do. We're also facing the issue of Crystalling's negate. I wonder if they're trying to figure out if they can bait out my negation cards. So I'm set to trap cards. They're probably on. If they've seen the delays, they probably know that I'm onto some sort of negation. What's Tiger Mortar? Okay, gains the stats, blah blah. Once per turn, you can detach a material, then put a Zodiac from their graveyard as an Xyz material instead. That's interesting. So you can swap out your... so if they had a bunch of Xyz monsters from stacking them on top of each other, Tiger Mortar could swap that out for a main deck in the graveyard. Or Bow, who can attack directly, and if it has lots of... okay. Then attach Whiptail to that, okay. So it has the effect of being able to negate an effect that targets it once, and banishes monsters after damage calculation, okay. That's reasonable enough. However, so if they're going to try to attack me with this, I'll hit it with Lost Wind, and then when they chain their protection, I guess I'll Empower Mat? Oh no, what to save Empower? I'll Lost Wind it. Oh, they're not using Borbos. Okay, you're not using Borbo to attack, okay. What's this? Drill Driver Vespinato. Okay, it does piercing damage, and if it's destroyed, you can... okay. How interesting. Oh, are they going to attack my... they're attacking Charge Warrior. Well, I mentioned that Lost Wind can be used as a battle trick. Protect my monster by lowering your attack points. So take that. And you don't get your inherited effects because this is a machine, not a Beast Warrior. Oh. And then they can... okay, they can bring back a main deck from their graveyard. That's cool. Oh, what's that in chat? Primite's getting 2 more cards? Oh, that's cool, yeah. They're pretty strong already, aren't they? I've been seeing a lot of people playing those with Blue Eyes on ladder lately. You know what, I'll use Clear Wing to negate that revival effect so I have a clear board for the next turn. Okay, what's going on here? Turn change. Alright, let's go. We've got this in the bag. Silica. Well. I don't have my strongest... you know what, there's no point playing it out. There's no point playing further. We have got this in the bag. So attack, and we attack there we go! Oh, Paramites are getting their own fusion monster and a fusion spell? Is it? That's neat. I will perhaps look up what those do later. Alright, let's continue on. What are we doing? Alright. Hopefully I draw a bit of a better hand. I would like to do some of my cool main plays. Maybe I'll get oh no, I don't get them. Okay, here's hoping I top deck my good plays. What am I going to do? Normal summon... Oh, against heroics. Here's hoping that this envoy was all they needed. Ash Blossom that. Okay. What am I gonna do? Normal Blizz... Summon Storm to normal Blizzard Bell. Summon Storm to play Blizzard Bell normal Pelica? Revive... No. What? Yeah, I need to draw... Well, I've got... I think let's check. I think in my deck list I've got... Yeah, like a quarter... I think like a quarter of the cards left in my deck either are a starter or would let me get to a starter card. Alright, what you gonna overlay into? That's what I would like to know. You know, Heroic has some pretty good monsters, and there's also the Utopia pack with Gandiva. At one level, once per turn, they can destroy. Okay, they can kill a thing I summon once per turn. Okay. Oh, there we go. Ice Bell. Okay. There's all the monsters. If I were to... Let's try using Summon Storm to summon Pelica and see if we can bait out their destruction. Yes, there we go. I've baited out. There we go. The interaction's been baited out. This thing here up here could still be a dangerous trap card, but we've got rid of at least 1 point of interaction, and I can go through the standard Wind Witch combo into Crystal Wing. Activate Glass Spell, Chain Ice Spell. So they get burned for 500 and then I searched. Good, good, good. I managed to chain block. They didn't give them an opportunity to respond. I think I might be in the clear. They just pop off with no fear. So... No Bell hits the field. Now I can go into... I could go into... Yeah, I'll go into Winter Bell for the extra burn damage on the way. We can't actually break through their life points this turn, and the level 7 I summon is just a synchro material anyway. I may as well not use up my clear wing. Actually, let's go into Wind Witch Diamond Bell. Yeah. Go into Diamond Bell, it's got effect, destruction, protection, and I can burn for 1200 with the synchro. And Diamond Bell's effects to pop the face down card. Oh, Droplet. Huh. Okay. My monster's attack points are halved until the end of the turn. Hey, that's fine. They got rid of their monster on the field in exchange for... That's kind of stupid. Alright, so with Blizzard Bell I can discard this on their main phase to burn for 500, which will trigger the effect of Diamond Bell to pop a card. And I've got Lost Wind. Destroy all strap back heroic point controls. That's fine. Lost Wind isn't super vital. And then you can search a heroic. Go ahead. Because if they summon one monster... because if they summon a monster I can just destroy whatever, even if this monster then ends up summoning like a guy back from deck or from graveyard, I can just destroy whichever Xyz monster they go into with by discarding Blizzard Bell to activate Diamond Bell. Oh, they're just playing it in defense mode. Well, if they have no cards left, let's just blow it up. In phase, and I draw. So, Wind Witch. Ooh, Wind Witch Chimes. Well, actually, that's great, because if I summon Wind Witch Chimes, yeah, summon a different Wind Witch in defense mode. Let's summon Glass Bell. Then with Glass Bell, I can search Freeze Bell and make a level 7 Synchro, which gives us enough attack points to swing in for game. Yeah, it just gives enough attack points to swing for game. Let's make Clear Wing for style points. Wonderful. It can't be destroyed in battle. Clear Wing swings in, and then Diamond Bell goes kablooey. This is going well. This is going well so far. I'm gonna get all those quest things done for the competing in the event. I'm mostly just grinding. Admittedly, I'm mostly just grinding up to the end of the gems and doing the missions for the event. But I don't mind. I'm having a good bit of fun. Let's see here. Oh, I could pick. I'd like to go first, I think. Let's see what's happening here. Okay. Oh, Terror Top! A Terror Top hand! Now that's what I'm looking for. Admittedly, I should just make Speed Droids at this point, but I don't have the materials to make a dedicated Speed Droid deck, so... Oh, did they just surrender? They saw me put out Terror Top and surrendered? Well, I'll take the free win. I will happily take the free win. Well, that gets me the card sleeves, nice. I was to say, I do wonder why the person decided to surrender like that, though. I mean, for all they... Well, you know, let's go first again. If we get to go first again, I'd quite like to see if I can do a Speed Droid play. The dedicated Speed Droid deck could come. Nope. Nope, this is terrible. This is a terrible hand. It's salvageable? It's salvageable. Okay. I summon Freeze Bell and activate Wind Witch Chimes, allowing me to summon Glass Bell from my deck. Glass Bell? Yeah, Glass Bell gets me the search. I summon Glass Bell from my deck. Search effect allows me to then get like a special Freeze Bell now, hypothetically. It's special Freeze Bell, but then because I've got the other tuners. Yeah, we're going major improvisation here. Some real wacky stuff So if what synchros do I have? What synchros do I have? I can synchro. If I summon, let's see, I don't have the levels to make kite. Well, I don't want to make kite. Oh, do they just okay? They just surrender. Well, you know what? Hey, one of the worst hands I've seen with this deck in quite a while. I am perfectly happy to get the free win, even if it could be better. What's going on here? Hey, do I get to pick? No? Alright. Fine by me, going second. It seems like every time I'm going first, the other person just surrenders. Which, again, free wins is nice, but I'd like to play the game, please. This hand... Well, we could certainly draw a card that could make it a lot better. Red-Eyed Dice is the card... This card I want maybe in my deck. This card it's for the deck. Although if I if I draw Terror Top, if I draw one of my Speed Ride Terror Tops, I think I can do well. Oh, Armored Xyz. Oh yeah, the armored loan deck for the event. Sure. Wonder what they're gonna search. Add one, target one face-up monster you control. Okay, so it turns an Xyz monster in the graveyard. Yeah, I played against this before earlier in the event on my own. I think I remember what most of these cards do. This is the Sharks deck with the new support. Seems to me they maybe didn't have a good hand. Setting a bunch of face downs and ended on an 800 attack normal summon. Yeah, that doesn't seem like a good opener to me. Oh, Ice Bell. Oh yes, yes, we love heart of the heart of the cards. Thank you very much for delivering me my Wind Witch Ice Bell. Now summon Glass Bell from deck. Always Glass Bell. I get the chain block. They might have Empower, they might have whatever, but that's fine. They have other ways if this doesn't go. Oh, it goes through, yes. Goes through, so I search Snowbell. The standard play. Let us make... I wonder with my Wind Witch Chimes. Let us... You know, I'll start by summoning Snowbell from hand. And I will go into... Yeah, Winter Bell. Burn for 800. We go into this, burn for 800. That's nice. Then go into... No, not go into Crystal Wing yet. Before I go into Crystal Wing, I want to play Wind Witch Chimes on Winter Bell, which will allow me to summon another Snowbell from deck. Then I can go into Crystal Wing, and when I continue my turn with other cards, I can then make another level 8 with the Effect Protection. Effective Destruction Protection, to be all precisely. So a normal Pelika. Pelika effect revives a Wind Tuner. This gets me back with its effects negated. This gets me back a Glass Bell, so I can use those to make a level 7 and go up into a level 8. Yeah, let's leave Clear Wing in the extra. Let's leave Clear Wing in the extra deck, because if this duel goes on for longer, I might want it as a bridge into my greatest monster in the deck, Crystal Clearwing Synchro Dragon. Which, hey, I'll leave this for now. No. I'll go into, yeah, now we can go into Diamond Bell with her protection going on. Let's summon her in this column. Because we know for a fact they're not on Magnites. So I target the level 7, and they take 1200 damage. Effective Diamond Bell activates, destroying that. Oh, and they surrender. I'd quite like to get the extra. I'd quite like to get the extra points for duel awards and things that come from dealing big damage. I had a cool plan to negate the effect of my own monster with. Negate this next activation of my monster with the guy and have it steal its attack points. That's fine. More wins are more wins. Now, go first. Okay. Here's hoping we get the cards I need. Maybe if I get my Terror Top. Terror Top, that's what it's called. Can't believe I forgot the name of a card I've been talking about all stream. No, but I got Ice Bell. Alright. The one card starter for the main play. Perfectly happy to see you in my opening hand. Without a thing instead. Like I said, I do have Takatomborg, which is nice. Could maybe use Chimes as an extra. Maybe use Chimes to summon something else and extend my plays further. Not sure what I could summon. Suppose I could use Takatomborg to summon the tuner. Let's see. Could always go into an additional. Yeah. I'll summon Freeze Bell, which gives me level 4, level 3 or 4. Okay. When with the Monster Reborn in my hand, I can go into. With the Monster Reborn in my hand, I can go into Clearwing. Use it to summon Crystal Wing, and then revive Clearwing for another negate. Yeah, we are cooking with this hand. Since we have wind monsters, Takatomborg comes to the field. In fact, I could maybe play my level 4 tuner. Yeah, I'll play my level 4 tuner. And then with Freeze Bell, I can make a Stardust Dragon. Yeah, let's look at the top 2 cards. Okay, look at the top 2 cards of my deck. Another Snowbell or Ice Bell. That's Snowbell. Effective Freeze Bell. Gains a level. No point summoning Kite Drake, because they have nothing on the field to pull up or negate. So instead I'll summon Stardust Dragon for an additional negate. It's a more specific one, it's a protection, but hey. More interruption is more interaction. Then we play Clearwing. And that is a pretty damn good opening turn. I have got regular negates, got a straight up just monster negate if anything. I have a level 5 or higher monster negate on field. I have a negate that targets any of my monsters. Targets one of my monsters. That's cool. And I have Stardust Dragon to get a card that destroys, and then Stardust comes back at the end of the turn. Oh yeah, yeah, we are definitely, I mean, we're definitely cooking. Oh, dinosaurs, yeah, okay. Let's see. So they're on dark water. Theresia, okay. Directly set a Dynamorphia trap. I don't like the sound of them playing cards directly from their deck, even if it's face down. So I will say no to that. Because it was, and then you have no trap cards and great. Oh, yes. Okay, they had no way around this. There's a lot of surrenders. Those people are maybe just trying to grind out event points rather than anything else. Yeah, so people might just be trying to win the event. Which is fair enough, I'd say. I mean, that's what I'm doing. I'm just making it more fun. Grinding out the event by doing this. So what are we doing? Okay, we're going second. We're going first. Let's see. If I can draw my Ash Blossom or Empire. No, but we did get. Ooh, a Terror Top. Terror Top is a. Yes, Terror Top is great. That's just what I've been hoping for. So I can show off the Terror Top combo that my deck can do, as well as the Ice Spell one. Very happy with how this sounds. Okay. Oh, this is the Light Union. Ooh. I don't know what I can do with the Light Union deck. I don't know what I can do against this. On this hand. Depends if Guacamole here knows how to pilot it. I suppose. Crush Wyvern, and then they can equip one from their deck. Yep. Which is a if you're Light Machine. Alright. Interesting. Oh, is that it? Is that all they're doing? Oh, no! Oh, Red Eye Dice is the one card I don't want to draw. That's the one card. That's my Garnet. That's the Garnet that makes the combo I have for main combo for Terror Top work. Well, whatever. You can still summon other plays. Other powerful monsters that aren't quite the one I was in. Also, I can still normal summon Terror. I can normal summon Red Eye Dice. I just missed out on a little bit of extension. Oh. What's happened? And they surrendered. They saw Terror Top and Scoops. I'd like to be able to summon my Crystal Clear Wing Synchro Dragon. Anyway, once I've gotten all of the gems, once I've gotten all the gems from the event duels, from the little point builder thing, we'll check out the missions. Let's go first. Okay. What we're getting here. Yeah, they do like to surrender a lot. It's probably just people who are like, who just care more about grinding the event rather than anything else. Which I can see where they're coming from, I think. Let's see. Default field, no card sleeves. This is probably somebody on one of the loner decks again. Okay, now we can search Freeze Bell. Freeze Bell summons itself because all of our monsters are Wind Witches. No Bell summons because we have at least 2 wind monsters and no ones that aren't. Smashing. Oh, actually, you don't get fewer points on the event for. What do you mean? Yeah. If you surrender, I think you don't get the points at all. I think they're just saying, "Oh, I'm screwed. I don't want to wait for this person to finish their combo." I suppose, yeah, it might be faster to surrender and go on to your next game that you might win, but it's not really in the spirit of things. I get full points if they surrender, though. Let's see. Doing these two together. Think into Crystal Wing with the protection ability active. The question is, do I play Wind Witch Chimes and summon another Synchro monster? Or do I hit him with my spellbook of... No, I'll play Chimes, summon something. What do I want to summon? I'll head Blizzard Bell onto the field, and then Blizzard Bell can get sacrificed for additional card draw. I am so tempted. Oh, I haven't normal summoned yet. Okay, then I'll summon Fukimadoshi Pipe. I was really prepared to normal summon Ash Blossom and use that as my tuner. That's fine. I can keep my hand trap. Summon Storm and Freeze Bell. Well, I'd rather add Summon Storm for potential follow-up in a future turn. I could go into Clear Wing and I'll increase Freeze Bell's level by 1 and go into Stardust Dragon. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Synchro Summon Stardust Dragon. Oh yeah! My Royal Rare Stardust Dragon. Who now has immunity from battle because I summoned it using Wind Witch Freeze Bell. Although the immunity does not stay if I tribute it to use its effects and then it comes back. What's this? Is this the fish starter? This is the fish loner deck with the Armored Xyz cards. Fair enough, I suppose. Okay. Beautiful Princess, yeah. I'll Ash Blossom that. You're not getting to play whatever monster you want from your deck. Well, level 4 lower fish, that's like any monster in your main deck. Sure, you can go into Silent Sea Nettle. Then they can Xyz summon something. Oh, you can summon up extra. Go ahead. Summon your big old 3 material guy. I'll just pop it with Stardust. I'll just pop it with Crystal Wing. If you try to. I'll just use Stardust or Crystal Wing if you try to defeat my board. That's fine. Surfacing Big Jaws. The spell card is activated this. Okay. So if I'm understanding this right, for the rest of the turn they are locked into water monsters, and the extra deck is locked into specifically Xyz monsters. Add a fish shark. Yeah, sure. I'm saving Crystal Wings. You got to save Crystal Wings thing. This one, if a water Xyz monster on the field, you can summon this card from your hand. During your main phase, you can send a fish, shark monster, and Xyz spell check from your deck to the graveyard. Banish it from your graveyard to add an Aquajet card. Okay, Xyz 2 monsters into number 32, Shark Drake. Fair enough. And you What's this? Discarding a spell and using a these monster. Okay. What I want. Okay, so I want them. I want to chain Crystal Wings Negate to specifically Shark Drake Levice, because then they could chain its negate on. They could negate Crystal Wing. Okay. These Armor Fortress, which allows them to detach materials. Okay, to search cards. Go ahead, search your cards all you like. Armored Xyz, yeah, the card that turns Xyz monster in the graveyard into an equipped spell. And Reincarnation Unveiling Mail, which protects the monster from battle destruction, and okay. And Full Armor Dark Knight. Ah, so this is a big guy. Oh, they're turning one of their Xyz mon. They turned their Shark Drake Levice into an equipped card for Full Armor, but now they can't play around Crystal Wing. This is Crystal Wing. Yeah, Crystal Wing just can't be destroyed. It's not totally immune to card effects. It can still be negated. Okay. I'm not. What's happening? Let me read this. Silency Nettle. Banish it and shuffle up to 3 water monsters into the deck. Sure. And then this equips the Xyz monster. All this means that it can't be destroyed by battle. Okay, and you can return one of the. Okay. So it swings at. Yeah, it swings at Crystal Wing. Does not get his attack bonus effect because that's not. That's an Xyz monster, it has a rank. Okay. Ice Spell. What do I have here? What do I have? I don't have a way to revive a tuner. I don't have... The effect of Ice Spell to summon a monster only works if I have no monsters in play. I guess I change Stardust to defense mode and see if I can maybe stall out a turn. Because if I can draw like Pelica or hell, if I can draw Pelica or like Wind Channeler or Takatomborg, then I can play out more. Oh, and then he equips. Yeah. If our opponent here plays an equipped card, then their Dark Knight can just turn Stardust into an Xyz material. And then we lose. Yeah. Okay, then they equip Stardust Dragon, and we then get taken down. But that's fine. We're on a bit of a win streak, so I don't mind losing a game now. It was bound to happen sooner or later. So I'm not sure why you're continuing to do... Why you made more monsters. Maybe they had a quest to Xyz summon like 5 times or something, and they just wanted one more. There we go. Okay, we've got a handful of points. So I need, what's that? Slightly under 600 more points. And then I get the 300 gem rewards that I was looking for. Alright. You know, I should probably change teams soon. if I'm really bothered. I know there's like unique rewards for like extra rewards if you play, get however many points for each team. But I like my Wind Witches, and I don't have any other custom decks for this that fit this format. I don't really feel like fighting people with the pre-built decks for the event. I suppose I could put together some sort of, perhaps some sort of Utopia brew if I went in the light faction. Oh, is this a... This could be Duel, or it could be Sacred Beasts. Oh yeah, add one of them or a monster that mentions any of those cards. Yeah, they activated the first effect there. Are these viewer duels? No, I'm playing the current event. Basically, I thought it would be more fun to grind out the current event on stream rather than do viewer duels. Rather than play it on my own, I mean. I'm not doing viewer duels just now. Maybe at some point. Okay, they are playing Duel. Well, I don't have any more interruption. So I suppose I'll see where they end on. And then if my... Maybe 8 Drake? Yeah, apparently Duel is okay in the event as long, I guess, as long as you're playing the Dark faction. That's kind of neat. Okay, what are you doing here? Adding an unchained monster from your deck or graveyard to your hand. Interesting. Okay, that forces my monsters to attack Duels. Makes me take the damage. By attack into the 0 attack guys and take the damage is what that card does. This one would revive. Okay. So what are you going to search as? Unchained Twins Rakia is quick effects, target one card you control, destroy. You can't special summon except fiends. If it's destroyed by card effects, they can special summon a different Unchained from hand or deck. Okay. And then they link two. And ooh, Royal. They can link. Okay, so they can, as a quick effect, link summon using this thing and one of my monsters. That's interesting. No. That's okay. So I need a way to... What do you mean by you are not specking Zoo? I understand that Zodiac's a loner event for the duel, or the event, but I'm playing my Wind deck as part of the Wind team. What's this guy? Big fella? Ah, okay, it's a negate. and then they can detach an additional monster to blow something up. Interesting. What am I going to do? I suppose I can start the speed droid plays, and then if I get interrupted, I can use Wind Channeler to try searching out the Wind Witch Ice Spell and play a combo from that. Okay, I can search an alternative starter if they blow my play up. Okay, yeah, so go Takatombo. Okay, then I can special Takatomborg from hand. Effective Takatomborg. Okay, they let me do that. I summon the Red-Eyed Dice. Red-Eyed Dice makes Terror Top level 2. Response. Okay. I go into Cork. Yes, and then I play Cork Shooter. Okay. Because Cork Shooter can then revive the materials I used to summon it. Okay. They're probably going to see this as the point. No. Okay, if you're going to let me make more monsters, then sure. Red-Eyed Dice. Changing the level of you to level 6. With which I can summon Clear Wing Synchro Dragon. Okay, this is going well for me so far. And I summon Crystal Clear Wing Synchro Dragon. There we go. This is the monster I've been trying to summon for the past hour. And people kept surrendering whenever I had the hand to do it. Okay, and I have to attack into the Phantom of Ubel and take the damage. You know what, let's use Wind Channeler. Discard the other Wind Channeler. And I can search out what do I want to search out? Pelika? I could search Pelika, normal it, revive Cork Shooter. Revive Cork Shooter. And go into a level 6, which would then I could use my other level, the ability of my level 6 to get an extra draw. I could search. Well, I already used Takatomborg's effect to summon it this turn. Yeah, Pelika is I think my best choice. I don't know if Fiendsmith is banned. I don't have the Fiendsmith cards. I haven't seen any though. Okay, so I play you, revive Cork Shooter. Okay, then I use Clearwing Synchro Dragon's ability. Make him become unaffected by monster effects. Oh. Okay. Then my crystal clear wing is destroyed and okay. Then my clear wing gets linked off, I guess. Fair enough. Fair enough. For Little Knight. And because it was linked, so I'm using a synchro. They can banish one of my monsters. Effect, at least I can search a wind. What are you gonna negate? What are you gonna banish? Banish Cork Chaser, makes sense. Okay. No, we were on a bit of a win streak, I don't mind a couple losses, this is fine. Search Ice Spell? Okay, this is gonna be absolutely stupid. I'm gonna crash into Little Knight so that I can play Ice Spell main phase 2. Pop off the Wind Witch effects to at least try to set up a... Or... What do you mean? I control no monster... Oh, it's the entire turn. Right, of course. I misremembered Ice Spell is saying the rest of the turn, not the entire turn. That's fine. That's fine. I don't mind if we get taken down here. It's a pretty cool deck, I have to admit. They summon them. Okay, they tribute that and summon the bell. Sure. That makes sense, yes. Set the card, okay. Or search the card. I am... okay, is that another copy of Nightmare Pain? If they have 2 Nightmare Pains, do I take double the damage? Oh, they discarded it as cost. Fair enough. Fair enough. Now, are they going to summon one of the famous rank 10? A famous rank 10 of some... No, of course, because Earth is with the lights. They can't summon the train. But they've got 2 level 10s. They're definitely going into something. Maybe it's another one of this Baradras guy. That would give them enough attack points to swing per game. Oh, Unchained Abomination? Exciting. If another card in the field is destroyed by card effects, except by this, you can target one card in the field and destroy it on another monster in battle. In phase, you can just... okay. Interesting. Interesting indeed. A card in the field. Well, I kind of have to play my Lost Wind trap now. I'll pop I'll not pop, I'll negate Abomination and halve its attack point. So then they play their thing, detach material. Negate it. Now, will they choose to detach their other material to blow up one of their own cards? That's what I want to know. Oh, they will! Maybe they're... yeah, but one of their back row cards, I assume, to get the effect of Abomination going. Nightmare Pain. Okay, fair enough. And they can destroy cards, so they could blow up another one of their cards if they wanted to. Yeah. Then they can summon a fiend and blow up one of their cards. Exciting. I like how so many things are resolving in the middle of an attack. Oh, they bring back Yubel and then blow something up. Are they going... Spirit of Yubel. Okay. That attack. Alright. Nightmare Pain. This is a tricky one. Let's hope I draw something good. Maybe I can draw my Raigeki, or I can draw something. Come on. If I believe in my cards, I know I've got something in here. It's a matter of if I draw it. Oh! Monster Reborn? Monster Reborn would do nicely. Alright, I can play out my combo and then use Monster Reborn at the end to revive Crystal Clear. Yes! This is a delight. This is a wonder. And they're out of materials on this, so they can't negate. Unless that face down card of theirs is a negation trap card. I think we're gonna be fine. Okay. I'll add Snowbell to my... I'll add my Wind Witch Snowbell to my hand. Use its special ability, summoning it to my side of the field. I think, yeah. Yeah, then I can summon my Speedroid Piper here. Allow me to look at the top 3 cards of my deck and add 1 to my hands and have 3 other wind monsters. Snowbell, Terror Top, Freeze Bell. Let's add Freeze Bell. Because if I use... then I'll return... yeah, those 2. Alright. Then I can use Tsukimadoshi Piper and Ice Bell to make Winter Bell, which means my field is all Wind Witches again. So before I go into a Synchro 8, I can summon Freeze Bell. Come forth! Yeah, we'll get into free burn damage. It won't be as much as the usual play, but this is still better than nothing. We get the damage in. Okay, so we get the damage in. And Synchro Summon Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. Which is beautiful. Freeze Bell's effect increases her level by 1. And I can summon the level 8 Wind Witch. Alright. Synchro... I could summon Stardust Dragon, but I would like to pop their Nightmare Pain. Which Diamond Bell will allow me to do. So come on out! Wind Witch Diamond Bell hits the field. It's immune to battle destruction because I use Freeze Bell to summon it, and I can target a Wind Witch, deal damage to them equal to half of its attack points in the graveyard. Oh, you're going to use Imperm on this? Fine by me. Of all the cards you could have Impermed in that, you chose to Imperm my Diamond Bell. Well, let's see here. This is a bit of a tricky pickle, though. This is a bit of a situation here. Let's see. Capture the battle. Okay. What tools do I have available to me in my graveyard? I could revive Pilica instead to go into another Synchro. Oh, we're running out of time. Yeah, we're running low on time. Let's see, I only have a minute left. I could, if I revive Pilica, I can summon back a tuner. I could revive Pilica, summon back Blast Spell. Not sure what I could do with that though. I think what I do is I play Monster Reborn. Yeah, I think I Monster Reborn back the big guy. And have, yeah, then I'm forced, then my cards are my card is forced to attack into you, Bell, and I take the damage for game, yeah. I was kind of banking on the possibility that I misread the cards, and I was hoping that I could maybe use the spell negate on Crystal Clear. Oh, you're so right. The meta is vulnerable to funny anime girls, and everyone knows this. This is so awesome. Alright, let's go first. Let's see if I can get myself another Terror Top. I really like... I need to build Speedroids. I need to build a dedicated Speedroid deck. I mean, you can't beat me up anyway. I'm not doing viewer duels. I'm just playing on the event. Alright, a spell. Let's do this. Then I summon from Classic, Playline, summon Glass Spell from deck. I wonder what sort of custom deck this person's running. There are plenty of options. I hope it's not dinosaurs again. You're not a viewer, you're a hater. We're not doing hater deals either. The current event is basically you pick from pairs of elements to build your deck with only monsters in those types. So like I'm on the Wind Fire team, which is why I'm playing Wind Witches rather than my current main deck. Yeah, I'm not playing Crystal Wing Turbo. Technically, I can go into Famous Monster, Wind Witch, Diamond Bell as well. It's just that's more of a going second option. Alright, I suppose I'll just Monster Reborn back the Clear Wing. I could, you know what? I am going to set Summon Storm as a bluff. Yeah, you probably could make something for the event. There is, however, also the fact that, as always, the events come with loner. A set of loner decks you can pick. Oh, are they really? Oh, evenly matched. Okay, fine, sure. I'll keep Crystal Wing because it's the best of the two monsters, I guess. Exo Sister. No. Die. You're so right, you should play Reptilian and lose every duel. Except the people who are very surrender happy. Drop. Drop. Okay, this is a long chain. Well, at least they're out of the main phase. At least they're into main phase 2, so they can't swing over Clear Wing while Crystal Wing while it's weakened. Intriguing. Yeah, I know Reptilian has Snake Rain, but also all Reptile decks are complete and utter horrible because Konami knows they have Snake Rain. Neither player can summon the graveyards this turn. Manage material, search Necro Sister. Okay. And then this one, if a card leaves my graveyard, oh, they're summoning another monster. Okay, oh, and they're just Xyz summoning. Alright, let's see what comes out of this. This one can be destroyed by battle of a monster summoned from the graveyard. Quick effects, they can banish a card on my field or in my graveyard. This turn, okay. So then they will banish Crystal Wing. Okay. Well, here's hoping. Here's hoping I draw into that Terror Top. Here's hoping I draw one of my 3 of Terror Tops. Although I can't even do the full Crystal Clearwing combo. Well, I can't even summon Crystal Clearwing because Clearwing is banished. Okay, they're overlaying their 2 into that. Okay. Quick effects. Banish. Okay, detach 1, banish a card I control. And then they can also turn. Okay, so they can then. Basically, they have. Yeah, I don't think I can get out of this one, chat. I don't think I can get out of this one. Even if I draw. No, Pelika. I can't believe I draw Pelika. Of course, I'm playing against Exo Sister. But we'll try. We'll try, chat. We'll try. I'll summon Glass Spell. And activate effect. Boots. You know, even if we're completely and utterly defeated, I'm not going to surrender. I will let the person get their full game. Imperm. Sure, they can Imperm. I can't do anything about it. You know what? I am gonna leave it. I have a couple minutes. I will be back any moment, but while I'm gone, I will let the rest of this still just play out. All right. Guess I had enough time to do that. Why are they summoning now? Yep, that makes sense. Yeah, I've actually run. This is actually the another Exo Sister player last time I was playing in the end. It was pretty neat. say? Chat, what would you feel if I were to suggest I go on after another event duel or two? I can show off how how I don't know how to play strikers at all. Let's check the missions. There we go. Oh, that's a bunch of gems. 10 more duels in the dual triangle. Okay, I mean 10 more duels and playing 5 spell traps, and then I'm done with the main quests for it. You know what? Yeah, I can do that. Whoops, I misclicked out of it. Let's get back in and I can actually claim the rewards. Yeah, I don't remember what decks you have made either. I'm sure they're fun enough though. Okay, now claim these. Now what I'm thinking is, hypothetically, in Light Earth, sorry, 3U, 3U. I could do that. I could put in the Zexal weapons. 3U. Let's try this out. Yeah, it's pre-designated, yeah. Sorry, did I not say that part? Let's see here. And for Zexal weapons, or Zexal servants even, do I have any of those? Yes, I do. I bought the Utopia structure deck. So if I got, say, I control no cards, I can summon a Sanded Sage, Arm Sage. Oh, not Vanish Sage? No. Then I could add Zexal Construction, and like Utopias, and for cards that mention Utopia, well, I want double Leo Arms. Leo Arms is the one I like. But now Leo Arms, Victory can go in. You can go in 3U, 1 of you. My striker themed reinforce my striker themed Rota. Double and then double or nothing. I will want fit in 2. I guess I draw into it. Okay, Goblinberg. Oh, I thought that was Earth. I think it's Dark. I can't use Tin Goldfish. Go-Go-Go's? What Go-Go-Go? Well, of course I have Go-Go-Go Golem. Perfectly legal card. Go-Go-Go Giant. Normal summon to revive a Go-Go-Go in defense position. Interesting. Yeah, we'll put in 1 Go-Go-Go Golem for the memes. We need rank up magics. That's what I'm worried about. That's why I'm confused about why the deck's so small. Barian's Force, Chaos, Hyper rank up magic Utopia Force. I could take Zexal Force, which turns an Xyz monster into a Utopia or a Zexal if it's 1 rank higher, and then stacks my deck. Hold on. I play Zexal, of course, Astrotopia. Free level 4, a bonus level 4, let's see. Do I want Zexal Field instead? Maybe I want Zexal Field instead. Yeah, the deck's not got too many of the Onomat, of the syllable monsters. Maybe I want to use Zexal Field and Shining Draw instead of the Utopia. You're so right. You're so right, you do stack on my deck to a Utopia the Lightning. Let's see. Yeah, because this one, activate this card, draw. During main phase 1 that same turn, I can then equip any number of... Okay. So if that's the case, I want to run a couple of extra Zexal weapons. Equip any number of Zexal weapons, different names. So I could do that. This... I can put in like a Sylphid Wing, a Unicorn Spear, Sleipnir Mail? Maybe the mail. Oh, right. What I want is some trap cards as well. I definitely want myself a copy of Impermanence. Do I have Effect Veiler? Effect Veiler. I do not have Effect Veiler? Okay. I have the materials to craft one, but I don't really want to craft Effect Veiler just for this. Let's see here. If that's the case, well, for now we'll just see what Light or Earth rank 4 Xyz monsters I have. Exo Sister, Heroic Champion, Star Seraph, Constellar, Omega. No. Number 104, Masquerade, no. Heroic Champion Excalibur? Maybe? Gaga Cowboy? I could use Cowboy. You know what, yeah, I can put in Cowboy. Cowboy for game is the classic play. And I guess I could get some use out of Excalibur. Fair enough, okay. I wonder, does Master Duel not have... Does Master Duel not have the alternate art Utopia? Utopias in it. Maybe I can't see them because if they were event limited or something. That's fair. What's this? A Trap Tricks? No. Okay. What are some good traps? Solemn. Yeah, I guess I can put in Judgment. Fair, yeah, okay. Lost Wind. I guess I'll put in a Lost Wind. I don't really know what else to do. This will probably not do very good, but it's a bit of a change from playing Wind Witch for the past hour and a half, so I will happily give this a try. I can always go back to Wind Witches if in the other section if this doesn't work, but hopefully this will at least get us quicker games, because it's either a Utopia double or a die. Oh, we're going first. That's not good. No. Yeah, it's not Wind deck. You understand? It's Lost Wind. It got lost, and it's in the wrong deck. Obviously. Please connect. Please, Master Duel. Do the thing. There was no response. Oh, good grief. Alright, I'll try again. If it doesn't work again, then... Oh, there we go. That's much nicer. Now, if this fails again... Oh, we get... Yes, we're going second. And if the connection decides it doesn't want to work again, I don't know, we'll figure something out. Maybe I'll play solo mode for a bit. Yeah, control no cards, I can summon that. Control no cards, I can summon that. Then... Yeah, Pyra... Okay. I can draw reinforcement of the army. So true. So true. Master Duel knew this, I wouldn't be able to play Utopia going first and it just didn't connect. What are they gonna do? I see. Come on. Are they reading their? I think they may be reading their cards. This is probably a lone deck. Maybe not. I would guess that our opponent here is reading their cards. Something that Yu-Gi-Oh players are not often known to do, you see. Which is why I'm so bamboozled. I am thoroughly and utterly bamboozled. Which is horrifying. A horrifying thing, you know? Like, I don't want to do this. Get me away. Get me away from the person that's reading their cards. What is this madness? Yeah, this is, I'm running out of things to say to make this entertaining. But yeah, they got isekai'd into Master Duel and they're figuring out, well, yeah, that tracks. That checks out, that makes sense to me. However, I would like them to figure out what's going on faster. Please. That would be very, very appreciated. Yeah, like this is boring. You know what? If there's nothing going on here, if there is nothing happening, then this is stupid. Let's see, what can I do? I'm going to bring a famous image plush.jpg into the field. They can. Okay, we can be playing against famous Kieran Pokemon plush. There we go. I think that's more accurate. I don't think the plush would know how to pick up a card. Ugh. Okay, now I'm the one having a connection issue to the Master Duel server again. Come on. First they weren't playing anything and then my connection was starting to suffer. Please. Please work. There we go. It's okay, it's stable. This is, Are they gonna time out? Are they going to... Are they going to keep me here? Is this some sort of unknown strategy where you sit there and do nothing for the 5-minute timer and hope that your opponent surrenders before you're done? Because that has to be... If that's what they're doing, that has to be like the most inefficient way of grinding out the event that I've ever seen. Like what? Total mess. Yeah, it is a total misplay. Like what the heck? What the bingus even? What the frack? quite possibly even just a plain old serviceable what the fuck. Please? Please let this happen? This is kind of funny. It will never be. I can't believe it. We're playing against Sans Undertale? It's one of these turns. I don't remember how the line... Yeah, there we go. Something along the lines of... It's not something along the lines of... See, I know, one of these turns, you're gonna kill me. So I've decided it's never gonna be your turn. I'm just doing like an impression of a half-remembered Sans Undertale voice. I don't even remember whose voice form it was. Well, I think that's a sign from the universe saying, do not play Utopia in the event. Just stop it. Stop playing the event right now, even. I think we will play on some regular ladder. However, before we do that, why don't we open the legacy packs I've been pulling through the thing? Packs. No. Yeah, let's see what's in these 27 legacy packs. Pack number 1. Magic Formula, which gives Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl 700 attack, and when it leaves the field I get 1000 life points. Incredible. And Shiranui's Spirit Master, which on normal summon summons another Shiranui. Okay. That could be interesting, that could be useful if I were to make Synchro Zombie. Okay. Ooh! This is gonna have a fancy card in it. Okay. What are these cards? We have Respect Play. During their respective turns, each player must show their opponent to their hand. And Intruder Alarm, Yellow Alert. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, special summon one monster from your hand but return it at the end of the battle phase. While you control that face-up special summoned monster, your opponent cannot target other monsters for attacks. That sounds really funny. It sounds really bad, but really, really funny. That's the kind of, like, I could definitely, like, if they do another NR event, I will definitely be running this in my deck. Maiden of Macabre. If this gets a spell counter when it kills something, it gets slightly stronger. Okay. Nothing. I guess this is a ready fusion target for a plant deck. What's this do? Target one face-up monster your opponent controls, discard cards equal to that monster's level, and draw the same number. Wow. That is completely useless. Like what? Just I have to discard 4 to target a level 4 monster. That's the soul. No way. No way. I think I saw bots play this against me on ladder once. They summoned it and attacked into my monster and lost themselves the game. Fatal Abacus. Continuous trap. Each time I'm... Okay. Flip-flop frog. Well, it's frogs. So... it very much is a flip-flop frog. Okay, flips itself face down. When it flips face up, return monsters to the hand. Codebreaker 0 Day. All Link monsters lose 1 point to this card, lose 1000 attack except Codebreakers. The Codebreaker is destroyed by battle or card effect. Well, this is on the field, destroy this card. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can add another copy of itself to your hand. Intriguing. Intriguing stuff here. No way! The House of Adhesive Tape in Glossy. If the defense of a monster summoned by your opponent, excluding special summon, is 500 points or less, the monster is destroyed. No way. Oh yes, Sandwich! Yes, yes, yes. Oh, this is peak. This is peak. I will use this in... I will play this in Magician Girls. I will overlay Sandwich. I will overlay Sans Undertale Witch with Dark Magician Girl into something funny. What else we got popping? Oh, famous monster, the Accumulator. It's like the Calculator, but less funny. And Cursed Seal of the Forbidden Spell. Didn't this card get used in an episode of GX? I think what happened was... Did Bastion not play this against Jaden to lock him out of being able to cast Polymerization? Yeah, oh fuck, like, yeah, fuck you. No fusion monsters for you. We're gonna summon Polymerization. We're gonna banish Polymerization. And by banish, I don't mean the game mechanic, I mean we're destroying it from like existence. Oh, what's this? We're getting a high rarity card in this one. Doriado's Blessing. The Ritual Summon Elemental Mistress Doriado. And Synchro Deflector. I could play Synchro Deflector. That could be interesting. That could be fun in another low rarity format. Or even like as an older deck. Beast Rage. All monsters you control gain 200 attack for each of your... Oh, that's how you can tell this is old because it says removed from play rather than banished. Beast type and winged beast type monsters. Is that Nimble... Is that Nimble Momonga? Are those Nimble Momongas getting Murder Angry Mode? That's kind of wacky. Like, what you doing? And no way, Thousand Eyes Idol, the guy that you used to summon Thousand Eyes Restrict, except nobody ever summoned Thousand Eyes Restrict. No one has ever summoned... I don't think anyone has ever summoned Thousand Eyes Restrict properly in the history of this game. Oh, and 10 more. Alright, what other cards are we getting in here? Aquactress Guppy. Once per turn, special summon another Aquactress monster from your hand. Is this Sprite's tech? It's a level 2. Level 2. I'll enter your returner code later. Later. Actually, I could enter your returner code now. If 2000 life points or less, you can summon this. Or less. If this was if you had lots of life points, you could summon it for free. That would be, hey, that would be like an extra rank 5 material in my vampire deck. But as it stands, that's useless. Fires for banish 2 random cards from your hand to do 800 damage to your opponent. Wow, that's meta breaking. I remember V Salamander. Yes. Revive a Utopia monster. You can target C39 Utopia Ray V and equip it to that. You can detach a material from the equipped monster to negate the equipped monster's effects. Nuke your opponent's board and do 1000 damage for each. Let's see. Sorry, you said something's a sign that the chat has a delay. Like, there's a delay on the stream, so I don't know what card you're referring to as a sign. And Hydra Viper. Each time this card declares attack, you must tribute an Aqua type monster. It can attack 3 times. I love silly old cards that will never see play. Spider's Lair. Once per turn, pick an insect monster. While this card remains on the field, any monster that battles one of those insects. Okay. That's wacky. No, wait, a rival appears. Target a monster your opponent controls, special summon a monster from your hand at the same level. I remember that card. I think I used to use it in my deck in one of the old DS games. Guiding Light. When this card is normal summoned, you can target one level 1 light monster in your graveyard, special summon that target. Is this the Blue Eyes tech? Revive your tuner. Earthbound Spirit. No way, Ness Earthbound, what happened to you? Elemental Burst. Tribute one each of Water, Wind, Fire, and Earth. To activate this card, destroy all cards on your opponent's side of the field. This should clearly be a one-off in Spirit Charmers. Shadow Ghoul. It's 100 attack for each monster in your graveyard. I remember this. Very funny. What is that? Got to be a shiny card in here? Ordeal of a Traveler. Oh, I hate this thing. It's so funny and I hate it. Oh. I'm just gonna sit here for a moment. Just let it rest on the effect of Ordeal of a Traveler. Not even gonna read it out. This is so wacky. Annoying. Alright, I think we've looked at it for long enough. What's the other cards? Karakuri Barrel Model 96 Shinkuro. Must attack if able. If it selects an attack target, goes to defense mode. Once per turn, can't be shredded in battle. Funny. We have No Way famous monster card Killer Needle, a huge bee with exceptional strength that's particularly dangerous in a swarm. And Dark Assailant, armed with the Psycho Sword. The sinister assassin rules the Badland. I like how it says he's armed with the Psycho Sword, but the artwork shows it holding daggers instead of holding the sword that's on its back. That's kind of cool, that's kind of funny. And we have Legendary Jujutsu Master. 1300 attack, 1800 defense. If this defense position card battle a monster, at the end of the damage deck, place that monster on top of the deck. You make a deck for Triangle, which one should you do? Well, you can change your grip in the event. You said you have mostly dark cards. Yeah, maybe start with the Dark Water, and then if you think of something else, you can change later. And we have Wing Eagle. This flying creature never misses an intended target. What's this? Performapal Barracuda. Pinned effect is if a Performapal battles an opponent's monster, loses attack, equal to the difference between its original and current attack. So you can cancel out any attack bonuses or further increase any attack penalties. That's situational, but I see the main effect just more attack changing. Interesting. Not useful, but interesting. And the Woodland Archer, who cannot be normal summoned or set, and cannot be special summoned except by having 2 or more normal monsters in your graveyard. Contribute this card to add a Gemini monster from your deck to your hand. That's old Gemini support, alright. Well, those were some interesting cards. I think I'm not going to do another 7 bonus packs. I think what we might perhaps do is... I don't feel like playing more Duel Triangle. I spent an hour and a half playing Duel Triangle event duels, and I want to play one of my other decks on the standard ladder. Let's see if I can get a few wins in with my Sky Strikers at the end of this. This is approaching 2 hours, so I'm not sure how much longer I've got in me right now. Because I know that if I'm streaming for several hours on end, my throat starts to hurt. And ideally, I'd like to stop before my throat hurts. But I think I've got maybe another 20 minutes, half an hour in me. There are a few duels at least. Okay. Well, we definitely start with the upstarts. Yeah, normal Ray, go into Shizuku. Because if this, at least if I survive until my next turn, I can search engage. I can search engage on end phase. So if I survive till next turn, I can then play engage and get whatever card I need. And with short cannon, I can throw hands with you? No. Oh, Pot of Extravagance. This is not... I already made it clear this is not a people can come and duel me stream. I might do those if I play more Master... Oh, is this Toon deck? Oh, this is interesting. I want to see what they get up to. Well, let's click the Pot of Greed. The greed spins. The pot claims another victim. If you control Toon World, take control of an opponent's monster. It's treated as a toon. If your wow, that is crazy. Your opponent cannot target toon monsters you control with card effect. Okay. They can control, they can... Okay, I can't target their toons with card effects. So I guess what I want to do... Yeah, and if toon would be destroyed, I can banish the card from the... They can banish a card from the top of their deck for each monster instead. I suppose what I want to do is... Lightning Storm? Yeah, it doesn't protect itself. Twin Dark Magician, yeah. Yeah, none of their monsters provide protection to Twin Kingdom. So I Lightning Storm to blow up Kingdom and Comic Hand. Which gives me back my... Unless they like tribute or link off my Sky Striker Ace Shizuku. If they link off Shizuku, that's fine, I guess. Could be worse. But I definitely Lightning Storm. Yeah, they can just banish cards from the top of their deck to protect their monsters with the field spell. So if I blow up their back row, then I can play the main deck. I'll get my Link monster back. So let's go Lightning Storm! Destroying all of their spell and trap cards. Response? Oh, good grief, they have a response. Oh, bookmark can banish itself. Well, I get my Link monster back at least. And they can attack directly unless I control a Toon monster. Okay, what do I have? What can I link into as in... Well, I could normal, I can normal Ray go into Zeke. Yes. Yes, I can normal Ray and link 2 into Zeke, which will allow me to remove Toon Dark Magician Girl from their field for a turn. Oh right, I can't target their Toons. So I can do that. But that's fine. Now I can play Engage. Play Engage. This is an issue. At peak power, Afterburners can pop a... You know what? I'll take Hornet Drones. Yeah, this'll work out okay. So if I play Afterburners, I can blow up my own monster and then blow up their field spell, which takes Toon Dark Magician Girl with it. I play Hornet Drones, allowing me to make a token. I link into Kagari and add back Sky Striker Mobilize Engage. I do need a way to get over Red Eye's Toon Dragon. That's fine, because it's lost its protection. Okay, so I play Engage. I search... Let's see, what do I search? Not linkage. I could search Widow Anchor. I could take Widow Anchor, take control of it for the turn, and then link it off. Take control of it and turn, link off in main phase 2. Yeah, that works. And then I draw a card from my deck, which adds Reinforcement of the Army. Okay, I will happily play that Reinforcements. Play Reinforcements and bring to my hand Rose. I'll keep Hamp in my hand. So we take negate Toon Dragon and take control of it. Main phase 2. Kagari attacks. Red Eye's Toon Dragon attacks. And main phase 2. Well, I could link to... I don't think I linked to, actually. I think instead what I do is... Yeah, because it's Milia, which isn't very useful. I think what I do is I summon Shizuku to weaken their attack points by a bunch, and then I sacrifice Toon Dragon. No. Then I sacrifice Toon Dragon to go into... then play Hamp. Yeah, that seems decent enough to me. And then, yeah, then Shizuku gets me a card I can play next turn. Like... Linkage. Well, let's see if your 3 cards include a way out of this. Oh, Rageki. Yeah. Yeah, that does get around my board, doesn't it? However, I can then... Yes, I can summon back Sky Striker Ace Ray. And because I summoned Ray, I can play Rose from my hand in defense mode. What you gonna do about that? Monster Reborn? Your Red Eyes Toon? Yeah, Red Eyes Toon Dragon. Or possibly one of the monsters from my graveyard. Nope, Red Eyes Toon Dragon. Yeah, who can then summon back. Yeah, because then Toon Dragon can summon another Toon from their hand. Oh. I'll allow it. Oh, you're just going straight into the battle phase, are you? And then main phase 2, okay. So Zeke's effects then returns their Gaia to the field. Oh dear. Fair enough. Draw. Ooh, I drew a copy of Engage. So I can draw, yeah. So I link, yeah, that's what we do. We link 2 into Azalea, who can then blow up Red Eyes. Engage, search, Widow Anchor. Yeah, no. Engage, search, second copy of Linkage. And draw. Sure, okay, I can do that. This battles an opponent's monster, banish a spell, destroy the monster. Okay. So I go to battle phase. Azalea attacks. Then I activate Azalea's effect, banishing reinforcement of the army to blow up the monster. I play Linkage. Linkage, send Azalea, and I can summon Hayate to attack directly. With the one, of course, the 1000 boost because I have Light and Dark Strikers in grave. Won't bother with the effect. Then I can play my second Linkage to summon another Striker. And that will let me attack for game. So, send Hayate. For the big numbers. Sky Striker Ace Kagari. Let's go! Won't bother doing that. And we swing in for game. Oh, that was good. That was one good game. Alright, well. I have, however, noticed had multiple issues relating to connection going on over the past little while, this little section. So I think what I am going to do is, in fact, end it off here. I appreciate very much that people have come to watch and just hang out with me as I play some Master Duel. But we are done for now. Thank you very much and goodbye.